Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for the November 2016 tarot reading, and this will be for the sign of Gemini. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. At the beginning of the month, we'll take a card from the top. For the middle of the month, we're going to take a card from the center. And for the end of the month, we'll take a card from the bottom. Okay, so what do we have here, Gemini? Boy, does this look interesting. And I'm a Gemini, so I'm interested in seeing this as well. Okay, so we start out with the Eight of Cups, and you have this woman looking off into the distance, the beautiful moon. You have these 8 cups here. And as we know, the cups cards are a sign of emotions. So starting the month of November, what I'm getting from this card, it's going to be an emotional time. Okay, but it doesn't have to be something bad. Basically, we're realizing that we need to move on from something. And that's a good thing. You know, having closure and knowing that whatever or whomever it is, that we need to move forward. And sometimes we have to remove things in our life that aren't for our highest good in order to make room for something better. So we're feeling in the beginning of November, okay, that we need to move on. And this may even signify maybe you're moving on to a new home, or maybe a new job, or maybe you're just having an emotional shift in your mind where you're letting go and walking away from maybe negative thinking or pessimistic thinking. So whatever it is, it's kind of a done deal where you know it's time for you to move, it's time for you to go, that you need to depart from whatever situation it may be. Again, it could be leaving behind a job, could be leaving behind a relationship, or it could be leaving behind a negative behavior or way of thinking, but it's, you know, it's needing to move on. Let's just put it that way in the beginning of the month, and you'll know exactly what that is in your life that you're needing to move forward. And again, it could be maybe a new job, new home, but there's going to be some type of putting the past behind, let's put it that way, and then going forward. Because these cups are behind her, and she's going forward. So the cups would have been maybe an emotional situation, which she's moving beyond. She's not looking back at these cups. She's looking forward and going forward. And then in the middle of the month, how nice is this? We have the Four of Wands, and this is a card of joy, celebration, maybe feeling a good confidence, feeling secure. The Four of Wands is a very positive card to have in the middle of the month. So whatever happened here where you're moving on and, you know, leaving the past behind, you have something to celebrate. You're feeling much better in the middle of the month. So whatever it was that you decided to move away from was the right idea. So you may be having some type of a happy event take place here in the middle of the month. Maybe a party, maybe a get-together, but it's a very joyous feeling, happy feeling, a very good feeling of confidence. Feeling that, you know, whatever it is you're moving on to, you just have this feeling inside of you that you know you could do it and you will do it. So you're feeling very secure. And I want to say a sense of excitement, but I'm not sure it's actually excitement, but it's feeling a sense of security that you're going in the right direction. You're going with what is right for you. And possibly, like I said, a happy event here or a get-together. And then at the end of the month, though, this is a really interesting way to end the month. We have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords has this woman lying down, face down, and there's all these swords. This means something has come to an end, okay? And maybe it's the end of you hanging around with toxic people, maybe moving on from an environment that wasn't productive for you. But something has come to an end. And this is a good card because you have closure. You know that whatever it is, okay, it's done. It's done. You know, maybe it's a relationship that you've tried really hard to make work out. Or maybe it's a career that you just feel like you're not getting ahead in and that you have to move on and maybe do something else. But it's a good thing because this way you know that it's time to move on. So it's a very transitioning type of month for you, Gemini, leaving something behind from the past and moving on, being very confident and going forward. And again, maybe a happy event taking place mid-month. And then at the end of the month, you just know You just know that it's time for you to get out of a situation and leave something, behind. So to me, the Ten of Swords, sometimes people think of it as a very scary looking card. She's laying there and these Ten of Swords are pointing down. But you know what? When things come to an end like this, and it's like kind of ending a chapter in your life, that's a good thing. Because whatever it is, it's run its course and it's better off, done. So this way you could begin a brand new chapter. You could pursue something else. And again, maybe it's getting away from a toxic workplace, maybe toxic friends. But whatever it is, don't ignore your inner voice about it at the end of the month, because our intuition is usually spot on when we know it's time to let go of certain people, places, and things. So it could be, like I said, a relationship, maybe romantic, or maybe friendship, or maybe even people that you work with that you just want to move away from it because it's been a painful situation maybe for a while for you. A very interesting month. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.